We are
So I would,
eagerly waiting for this program.
yeah, I'd welcome all of you to today's program. Uh, Dr. K. Subramaniam is our invited guest today, and uh, Dr. Mrinmay sir will also be with us, along with Dr. Papari Borua, ma'am. She is our yoga coordinator, and she will be there. And we are waiting for Subramaniam sir to join. So let us all wait for a few minutes. So sir will be joining very shortly. He has called us. Um, so let us wait eagerly. We are waiting eagerly for him, and it's a great opportunity for all of us to have him today here in Tezpur University. As you all know, he's a great orator, a renowned academician, and today he will bless us with his presence.
Sir has joined.
Sir has joined, yes. Welcome, sir. You can unmute yourself. And thank you so much, sir. So, sir has joined. जिस घड़ी का हमें इंतजार था वो घड़ी आ गई है. Sir has already joined. And sir, welcome. Our heartiest welcome to you. It's not a
Thank
live.
you.
It is not a live meeting. So we offer the bouquet of flowers from our heartfelt gratitude, and welcome to you. Uh, that's the best we can do in a offline mode. And now we'll start the program straight away. I welcome Dr. Papuri Borwa, coordinator yoga and also Dean School of Management, to start with a welcome note. Thank you, ma'am. I hand over the mic to Dr. Papuri Borwa.
Thank you.
Now I would welcome Dr. M.K. Sarma, who is the present Dean, Academic Affairs of Tezpur University and former Dean, School of Management Sciences. He is well known in the field of services marketing and tourism management, and he is also a great yoga enthusiast. He practices his yoga daily, and so I would like Sir to say a few words on his experiences, his thoughts, uh, as far as human excellence is concerned. He may definitely speak in the context of yoga and, of course, his own department, that is management. In that context, sir, we would like to hear few words from you too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and a very good morning to all of you, and namaskar, and welcome, Professor Subramanian sir, and also I join Professor Papuri Borua in welcoming you, uh, and also thanking you for giving your valuable time to this occasion. Otherwise, it would have been very difficult for Professor Subramaniam to come over to Tezpur because it takes really uh, one whole day to reach Tezpur from even Delhi or from other places of the country. But now that we are joined with the blessings of the internet, that we can hear him directly live, and we are so blessed by your presence, sir. Actually, even though I was asked to talk about something about human excellence and its contribution, yoga's contribution towards it, I am not the right person to talked about these, but then we are all waiting for Subramaniam sir to throw light on this because we have been learning from our childhood. Actually, to be very frank, uh, from our childhood we have seen our family members, elder members practicing yoga. But then at that time it was only physical exercises like stretching exercises. It was actually nothing like internal inner exercises like meditation that we were taught naturally, and also about pranayama we came to know much later from our childhood. But then I must assure you that then in this part of the country also we have been following the practices of yoga from time immemorial. Maybe this is a influence of Hinduism when it was got influenced by the philosophy, Hindu philosophy, mainly through the contributions of great saint Shankardeva. But then human excellence is needed everywhere, not only in field of management, because in today's world we need to have excellent human beings. Not necessarily that human being would be excellent in what he or she is doing, but he must or she must have excellence or attained excellence in offering human values, in his or her practicing humanity, and towards, as we all know, that humanity also includes absolute respect to the mother nature. And in fact, if you keep on thinking about yoga, uh, uh, keep on learning more and more about yoga, we understand that how important the relationship between our sustenance and the sustenance of the nature, the mother nature, the entire world around us, that the moment we inhale and exhale, we know that we are definitely taking in oxygen and taking out carbon dioxide. We cannot survive more than 3 minutes without oxygen. We all know this. And then the breathing exercises, the pranayama or meditation, all these would make double sure that we actually respect our nature, and that brings us, uh, you know, gives us the excellence in our performances. Because the moment we learn to love nature, moment we learn to conserve nature, moment we learn to enhance the natural beauty of this beautiful world, we become excellent in our values, our ethos, and our ethics. Whatever ethics we follow in different places, maybe it is professional ethics, maybe it is our personal ethics, cultural ethics, whatever. So I do not want to deal more into this because all of us, of course, are waiting eagerly to listen to Subramaniam sir. And with these few words, I humbly say that I am really privileged to be part of this beautiful organization, and culminating, which is going to culminate into the Yoga Day, International Yoga Day on 21st of June. In fact, the whole, today also, I must tell you that because I am from management, these certain things keep my attention or attraction towards these. Like I saw an advertisement, you know, I initially thought that this is an advertisement of a particular product or particular brand. In fact, it is not. It was not to be. It's actually it was culminating into telling us that how beautiful yoga is. In fact, it was. I think it is more than 1 minute or so. I saw it in the YouTube. Things are full nowadays. Not only in India, all over the world, with the propagation of the idea how yoga can make our life better, and along with our life, how the practicing yoga can make our world better. So what this is really, really interesting happening. This year I found that this is actually happening in a much, more enthusiastic pace. And I'm sure years to come, we'll see that India is actually going to lead the world as far as yoga is concerned, because yoga is no longer a household name in India only. In the Western world also, I have seen, I have read that people have been embracing it as a part of their life. So I wish this particular program and the entire programs that this our yoga center has taken up with the initiative of Professor Borua, Papuri Borua, and Mr. Jain and other member Pasha from the yoga center. And I thank them from deep of my heart, and also on behalf of the university for taking up this pain in organizing this. So many. This is not the only one. So many beautiful programs these are going on these days in Tezpur University. So in this world, once again, I thank all of you for joining this program and welcome. And I welcome once again Professor Subramaniam sir in this beautiful occasion. Because in Tezpur, I know how many of you from Tezpur. Today's weather is really beautiful. It's raining and shining, and it's almost like the entire nature is creating a AC environment. It is around 25 or 26 degrees, when the outside temperature. So it's really beautiful to be here. And I wish that Professor Subramaniam sir would have been here with us. He would have loved our nature. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Your brief yet very poignant remarks on yoga and human excellence. And now, without delay, we'd like to go to Subramanian Swami, sir, and just a minute,
Yes.
just a minute. Uh, Let me now introduce Dr. Subramaniam, sir, briefly. He has done his MA in English from Andhra University and PhD English from Madurai Kamraj University. His professional career has been long, so I won't go into the details of it because the whole program is going to finish up if I am going to read about him. So I'll just touch the brief aspects of his career. He has been a chairman, Academic Council, Vivekananda Educational Society, Chennai. He has been a president, Vivekananda Academy of Cultural Studies, Kanyakumari. He has been a member, General Body, Vivekananda Kendra, Kanyakumari. He has been the chairman, NEC Peer Committee. Uh, he Actually, these are positions he currently holds. He is the chairman, Inter University Center for Yogic Sciences, governing body. He is the advisor, Atmiya Institute, Rajkot. He is the director, Vivekananda Academy of Civil Services,
Rajkot.
Hyderabad. Hyderabad. He is the currently the advisor, SVSA, Bangalore. I think these are the few I would like to tell. And then he has held the position of Dean, Division of Yoga and Humanities, SVSA Yoga University. He has been the Pro Vice Chancellor, SVSA Bangalore. He is the Pro Chancellor, has been the Pro Chancellor, SVSA Bangalore. And he has been the Chairman and Member Peer Committee, NEC Bangalore. He has been the chairman, draft committee of Inter-University Center for Yogic Sciences, Bangalore. So now you can understand these are only a a percentage of the positions he have held and is currently holding. He has written several books also on religion, philosophy, uh, and especially Vivekananda, Ramakrishna, and he is a great, he is a he inspires the youth like anything. His speeches touch the heart of the youth. He ignites the beauty in the youth. So we had that experience when we were doing our masters in SVyasa. We always used to eagerly wait for his speech. And not only we, people across the globe used to wait for his speech. And today, the same atmosphere that I am still waiting for him, and I'd like to listen to him. I won't go to much details of his career because it's a very prolific career. The whole program, as I said, would finish if I am going to speak about him. So I just like to hear from. We would just like to hear from Dr. Subramaniam on today's topic, uh, yoga and human excellence. So, sir, I hand over the mic to you for the further proceedings. Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, is it audible now?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
Om Vande Shambhumamapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Sisidaram Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashankavanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Asrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Esteemed friends, I am very happy Tezpur Central University is celebrating Yoga Mahotsav. As a part of it, they are holding series of lectures. One of the lectures is allotted to me, the topic of which is Yoga in Human Excellence. That is to say, the human excellence from the yoga point of view. There are only 3 points which I am trying to highlight now. Number 1, yoga is not only physical exercises, it deals more with the mind than with the body. When we deal with the mind, we deal with the yogic experiences and evolution. Yoga is not only to keep us healthy physically and mentally, it takes us to the top. Top is excellence. Coming to human excellence, normally a person wants to excel others in many faculties. When we want to excel others, we would like to get more marks in the examination. We would like to hold higher positions in life. We would like to earn more money in every aspect of life, in every field of study, in every area of activity, there is a desire to excel. This desire is normal when it is mere comparison. The point of view is to not excel others out of envy, not to excel others out of comparison, but to emulate others for my evolution. There is a lot of difference. I want to become rich. It's an urge to grow higher and higher. If my neighbor is rich, then I want to become richer. This is an ordinary man's desire. I have earned 1000 rupees. I want to earn more out of a desire for my fulfillment. That is the inner urge. That propelling inner urge comes to the surface and it tries to excel myself. There's a lot of difference between excelling others, excelling myself. Yesterday my income was 1000 rupees. Today I make it 2000. Not because I compare with others. Not because I want to be richer in the society. It is the urge from within. I have drawn a picture. I have painted it. I want to perfect it. It is for my satisfaction, not for fame, not for any recognition, not for any publicity. It is for my satisfaction. There is an urge in every one of us to rise further, to grow further, to shine further. And that inner urge for the fulfillment of the latent instinctive desire is the yogic aspect in human excellence. To put it in other words, human excellence is twofold. One, we try to excel others in any activity. Number two, we excel ourselves, yesterday's and today's. From today, I should rise to tomorrow. This is the real human excellence, point number one. Two is, as per the theory of evolution, we came from the subhuman to the human level. Should we remain human? Should we not rise further? If we rise further, if we grow further, it is superhuman. Now there are three levels. Number one, subhuman. Number two, human. Number three, superhuman. If I give a small example, you will be in a position to understand. Devaki Devi is a woman. Her husband Vasudeva is human. Her brother Kamsa is inhuman. Her son Krishna is superhuman. In the same family, you have a human person, you have an inhuman person, you have a superhuman person. In our day-to-day life, we all are human. We came up from the subhuman. We are presently human. Should we stay there? There are options open to us. Number one option is to remain human. Number two option is to revert to be subhuman. Number three option is to divert ourselves to be inhuman. Number four option is to rise to superhuman. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is human. He has risen to superhuman. And that rising is sadhana, yogic sadhana. What are the subhuman traits? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha. All the subhuman species, animals, birds, plants, all Vrikshajalam, they all have four common qualities. First quality is everybody, everything requires food. A rat requires food, a cat requires food, we too require food. Ahara. A dog seeks to sleep, a lion wants to sleep, we too want to sleep, trees want to sleep. Nidra. A tree is afraid. Jagadish Chandra Bose has proved that the trees have the feelings, they have the fear, they respond to love. And the Vrikshajalam, the plant kingdom, also has the urge to sleep. Then we have fear. Fear is common to all. Finally, procreative urge. A dog has the desire urge to procreate another dog. Cat has the desire to procreate another cat. Man also has the desire to procreate. These are the four common traits or qualities, characteristic features of the subhuman species and also the human species. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maidunam. Maidunam is the desire or kama or the procreative urge. Now, when we want to raise further, we have to overcome them. Yoga makes us overcome the urge to overeat, undereat, mitahara, mitanidra. A good yogi requires to have least food. Some of the yogis do not eat at all. Vayu Bhakshana. Parvati Devi, when she did tapasya, Aparna she was. Anjana Devi, when she did tapas, she ate only wind. And certain yogis do not eat at all. And Lord Sadasiva does not sleep. He is in a state of samadhi. That is not sleep, it is an ecstatic state, a trance state, it is a wakeful sleep. And we find in almost all the yogis to be celibates, brahmacharya. Sri Krishna himself is a brahmachari. Brahmacharine namaha. We call him a celibate. The procreative urge is absent in them. Fearlessness. Swami Vivekananda's word always exhorting people is be fearless, be fearless. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maidunancha. Human excellence from the yogic point of view is to evolve from the subhuman to the human and from the human to the superhuman by overcoming the basic urges, ahara, nidra, bhaya. There is at another option, you become a slave of these four. Gluttonous eating, oversleeping, both are present in Kumbhakarna. He is inhuman. In human beings, there are people who are slaves of food and sleep. They are diverting themselves to an inhuman state. And also, there is Ravan, a slave of lust. He is the very embodiment of Kama. Kamsa is the embodiment of fear. Ahara and Nidra are there, enslaving Kumbhakarna. Kama or procreative urge is there, enslaving Ravana. Fear is there, enslaving Kamsa. In the normal human beings, they are well within the limits. In the inhuman beings, there is the mastery of these four feelings on them. And in superhuman state, where human has excelled everything, that is the Sri Krishna Paramatma's stature, wherein all the four are under control. This is point number 2. From the subhuman to the superhuman, we evolve. Last point, most important point. If you study the stone kingdom, there is inertia. In the process of evolution, you find stones to be inert. They don't move. They don't appear to have feelings. But you ask a sculptor, The sculptor says, the stones have life, sir. The stones have feelings, sir. If you approach the stone with love and affection, the stone responds itself to be carved into a statue, sir. If you force the stone, it refuses to be carved, it refuses to be cut, and it will be thrown out. It has no response, it does not cooperate. The sculptor knows that the stones also have life, but that is inert. Life is not dead, it is not perceptible. It is present. There is energy in the stone, atomic energy, nuclear energy. The smallest particle has the capacity to destroy the entire globe. That is energy, life energy. But it appears to be inert. We in our human body have the inert parts. The hair is inert. Does the hair have life or not? It does have life, therefore it grows. Nails, they do have the life, therefore the nails grow, but they don't have the feeling. Simply because the nail does not appear to have the feeling, we cannot say it has no life. Simply because hair does not express pain when it is cut, we cannot say hair does not have life. In the universe, there is matter. This matter is not lifeless, it appears to be inert. We, the replica of the entire universe, we have that inert substance in us, expressed in the hair and expressed in the nail. From there, human excellence has started. The urge to excel from within has commenced. There is the unfoldment of the excellence. It comes from the inert state to impulsive state. We have the impulses. When you take an axe and when you go to the tree has the fear that it is going to be cut. It wants to run away, but it is unable to. There are certain leaves. When you go near them, they shrink, they fold, they withdraw. That is impulsive reaction. Impulse is subtler than inertia. Impulse is sharper. In between inertia and impulse, we have the instincts. These instincts are powerful urges in everyone. Subtler than the instinct and inertia is our impulse. Impulsively we react. Instinctively we react. The inertia or laziness or tamas in us does not appear to react. Kumbhakarna has the tamasic prakriti. Instincts are available when a beautiful girl is walking. Instinctively we respond to seeing her. If somebody scolds, we have the impulsive reaction to scold him back. It is present. So inertia, further evolution or further unfoldment is instinct. From instinct we evolve further, rise further, grow further, unfold ourselves into impulses. And from the impulses we go to the intellectual response. And from the intellect, we grow further to intuition. See the number of eyes. Inertia, instinct, impulse, intellect, and intuition. Where are we now? We have the stone's inertia in us. We have the animal's instincts in us. We have the subhuman impulses in us, and the human intellect also with us. There is cosmic intelligence. There is a cosmic body. There is a cosmic love. And there is a cosmic wisdom. That is a macrocosm. When you come to the individual, it is a microcosm. The cosmic intelligence is present in the human being as the intellect, microcosm. The cosmic love is present in the individual as the personal individual love. Everything outside is present in the human structure. Now, what is human excellence? This individual love is to merge with the cosmic love. This individual intelligence is to merge with the cosmic intelligence. This individual wisdom is to merge with the cosmic wisdom. Individual body merges with the cosmic body, one with that. The steps one after the other we see. We have the 4 yogas, 4 streams of yoga. The first one is Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga, when it is simply said in English, is nothing but willpower. Cosmic will, individual will. Human excellence it is when the individual will merges with the cosmic will. Similarly, in Bhakti Yoga, the individual love merges with the cosmic love. In Jnana Yoga, the individual knowledge merges with the cosmic knowledge. Individual intellect merges with the cosmic intelligence. Finally, individual activities merge with the cosmic activities. By merging with the cosmic activity, by merging with the cosmic love, by merging with the cosmic intelligence, and by merging with the cosmic will, there is no friction. We enjoy the smooth living. When does the friction arise? Friction comes when my will is different from the cosmic will. When my intelligence is contrary to the cosmic intelligence. Swami Vivekananda went to US. He participated in the Parliament of Religions. He stood before the audience, and we find there in his personality the cosmic intelligence merging with the individual intelligence and vice versa. And he was able to identify himself with everyone. He is able to feel that he is a part of all the humanity, mankind sitting around with him. There was no friction. There is oneness. There is unity. There is merging of the audience and the person. People felt that the nectar of love was being showered on them. They were all united. That's why we call it Universal Brotherhood Day. When he was the son of Bhuvaneshwari Devi, his brothers and sisters were only a few. When he went to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's ashram, all his co-disciples increased in number. They became his brothers and sisters. When he traveled from Calcutta to Kanyakumari as a wandering monk, he found all the children of Mother Bharat to be his brothers and sisters. And when he went to US, he found the cosmic mother's children to be his brothers and sisters. Step by step, from the son of Bhuvaneshwari Devi, He grew to be the son of cosmic mother. That is expansion. That is identifying himself with the cosmic body. Love expands. Life expands. Intelligence expands. Human structure expands. And the person becomes one with the cosmos. And that is human excellence. Human excellence is to be properly understood. We find there is evolution. That's why Swami Vivekananda's sentence, the sentence, love expands. That night, Swami Vivekananda was given a beautiful apartment. The previous day, he was an unknown monk. That particular day, he became a global personality. That night, when he returned to his apartment, rich business people came to shower encomiums on him. They came to greet him. They took gifts with them. They offered plenty of delicacies for food to him. It was about 11 o'clock by the time all the guests left. The man must have been very hungry. Had I been in the position of Swami Vivekananda, I would have waited for the people to return so that I could hurry myself to eat the food and go to bed for rest. But Swami Vivekananda was not in a hurry to eat. He did not want to sleep. He could not sleep. He rolled on the floor and wept profusely. And that night he composed a sentence of human excellence and human deterioration. What is that sentence of human excellence? Him I call a Mahatma whose heart bleeds for the poor. It's a powerful sentence exemplifying human excellence. A person of extraordinary human excellence is a Mahatma, the great soul. And what is the qualification of that great soul? Him I call a Mahatma whose heart bleeds for the poor. Humanism. A simple example. I am traveling by a train. I sit in the window seat. I buy a packet of food. On the platform, I find an old man, very hungry, very much in the arms of death almost. That man at a distance is standing and looking at me hungrily. I take the piece of food, idli. I am trying to put it in my mouth. He is looking at me. Can I eat? It is humanism. I cannot afford to eat when others are weeping, when others are starving, when others are dying. If I eat, I am an animal. If I eat, I am a Kumbhakarna. Sri Krishna gave food to everybody. Annadanam, Akshayavastram. Lord Shiva feeds everybody. Annapurna gives food to everybody. Mahatma, human excellence. Him I call a Mahatma whose heart bleeds for the poor. Most of us call Gandhiji as Mahatma. Why is he called a Mahatma? During the freedom struggle, Gandhiji went to Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, Madurai is a good city. In that city, he was expected to address a huge gathering at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Right from morning, people were pouring in from the nearby villages. There was a huge ocean of humanity. Nobody was wearing an upper garment. There was no shawl, there was no shirt. All black-bodied people or brown-bodied people, dark-tanned bodied, in the scorching sun, they were all seated, and Gandhiji arrived. Looked at the mankind. Nobody was having the upper garment. that very moment he felt, when thousands and thousands of my fellow beings do not have a shirt to wear, what right do I have to enjoy the comfort of a shirt or a shawl? Then and there he removed. His heart was bleeding for the poor. That is human excellence. That day he was called Mahatma. And this sentence was composed by Swami Vivekananda on the 11th of September in the night. When he was there in the apartment, people came and they went away. He rolled on the floor and composed the sentence, him I call a Mahatma whose heart bleeds for the poor. And then simultaneously, parallelly, he composed the second sentence, him I call a Duratma, him I call a Drohi, him I call a traitor, him I call a scoundrel, who having been educated at the cost of millions and millions of poor people does not think of them, does not love them, does not live for them. How many are there who are drohis of this land, unevolved, unable to raise, animal-like, beast-like, rakshasa-like drohis? And now what is human excellence? Human excellence in values, human excellence in humanism, and that humanism is to feel. The popular sentence of Swami Vivekananda, feel, feel, feel for the humanity. Feel, feel, feel for the downtrodden. And that feeling shows the path to perfection, to the great heights. All the divine people are supposed to be of that. Therefore, human excellence is of various ways. When we compare with others, we try to rise above them. We try to become rivals to them. That is not human excellence. We try to earn more and more money. That is not human excellence. Human excellence is to be a real human person. Philosophically speaking, spiritually speaking, in Swami Vivekananda we find the raise to the perfect state of human excellence. When he was in Calcutta, he was an ordinary man. By the time he grew to be the highest, he excelled everyone in humanism. He excelled himself in humanism. Where, how we shall see. He was poor. His father died. The family did not have enough food to eat. There were days when Swami Vivekananda did not eat for 5 to 6 days at a stretch. One Tuesday, at about 9 o'clock in the night, unable to put up with the suffering, poverty, Swami Vivekananda went to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Sir, we are starving. I don't have employment. I am unable to earn money. I am unable to rise. I am unable to feed. You are a disciple of Bhavatarini. You are her devotee. Please go to her. Recommend my case. Try to see that I am also happy, peaceful. I am also useful. What is it you want better? Sri Ramakrishna asked. I want to be employed. I want to be rich. I want to be useful. I want to feed my family members. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, in the worldly issues you may require recommendation, but in divine matters, though recommendation is needed, the temple is open. It's about 9 o'clock in the night now. There is nobody in the temple, sanctum sanctorum, except the goddess. You go there. Stand before her. Put forth your request. She will grant you the boon. Swami Vivekananda asked back, does she appear? Does she talk? If your feeling is intense, she will appear, she will talk, she will fulfill your desire. Swami Vivekananda went to the temple at 9 o'clock in the night, and to his surprise, he found illumination. To his surprise, he found effulgence, brightness, Surya Koti Samaprabha, as though there are crores of suns with dazzling brightness. He found everything in a flash. He forgot to ask for the removal of poverty. Second time he was sent by Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. This time also he found everybody everywhere enjoying food. He found the entire cosmos to be content and being fed by Ma Annapurni. He could not ask for the fulfillment of his desire, that is removal of poverty. Third time he went. This time he was scolded by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Come on, man, go and ask her for the fulfillment of your desire. This time, very cautiously, he entered the sanctum, pinched himself, goddess appeared, and this time he said, Ma, please grant me Viveka, enlightenment, and the resultant Ananda Brahmananda. Viveka is discrimination. Viveka is intellectual exercise. Viveka is knowledge of the truth. Viveka is the highest enlightenment. Ma, please give me enlightenment, grant me enlightenment, and the resultant Brahmananda. In simpler words, please grant me Viveka. Please grant me Ananda. And Ma said, Tadhastu. That day he became Vivekananda. What is human excellence? When the intelligence reaches its highest state of enlightenment, when the mind experiences the highest state of Ananda or trance, what is the hindrance for that? Attachment. Ma appeared, my boy, you are clinging to the body. You are attached yourself to the family. Narrow shell, tamasika prakriti attachment. Come out of that attachment. Break the barriers. Shake the shutters. And fetters are to be cut off. Come out. Come out. So Mahatma Gandhi gave a call to the people. Come out of your houses. Save your motherland. On the 25th, 26th and 27th of December 1892, Swami Vivekananda went to that lone rock, solitary rock at the southernmost tip of India and gave the clarion call. Enough of your slavery, enough of your sleep, enough of your laziness, enough of your inertia, enough of your selfishness. Come on, come out, arise, awake. Stop not till the goal is reached. Now, human excellence, first step is to break the barriers of attachment to the body, family, and others. Come out, come out. Ma Bhavatarini was the first to give that clarion call to Narendranath. Come out of your body. Come out of the family bondage. Come out of the earthly attachments. Come on, shake off, shake off. And that is the first step to evolve to a higher level. Next, Swami Vivekananda went to Kanyakumari, and there he found the Rajasic Prakriti in him. Tamas was shattered, laziness was given up, all the attachments were dropped. At Kanyakumari, he was to get the direction for his dynamism, direction for his Rajasic activity, dynamic activity, and Ma Kanyakumari gave him the direction. Man, it is not enough if you drop the tamas. It's not enough if you become dynamic. That dynamism should have the righteous direction to be useful to the society. Come on, expand further. With her direction, he went to America. And in America, when he was standing before the audience, Vishwamata appeared before him. My man, you have come to this land. This land is not different from your land. These people are not different from your people. This dynamism is to be utilized for the welfare of the mankind, and that is Vishwamata's direction. He came to India. Now tamas is dropped by Bhavatarini's guidance. Rajas is given direction both by Kanyakumari and the Vishwamata. Cosmic love he developed. Sattvic nature he developed. Still there is a tinge of egoism in him. He came to India, went to Kashmir. There was the temple of Bhavatarini. He entered the temple. The temple was in a dilapidated condition. And Swami Vivekananda said, Ma, had I been present when the Mlechas came to destroy your temple, spoil the compound wall of your temple, I would have saved you. In his vision, that lady appeared, Bhavatarini appeared, Kanyakumari appeared, Vishwamata appeared, and finally that Ksher Bhavani, milky goddess, appeared. My boy, do you save me or do I save you? It was a revelation. That last tinge of egoism is also removed. Egoism, when it is thick, is tamasika prakriti. Egoism, when it is concerned for the welfare of others, it is rajasika prakriti. When that egoism is in its minutest state, it is sattvika prakriti. And now this lady said, your last shade, last tinge of egoism also to be shattered. Do you save me or do I save you? Finish. He has gone beyond the tamas of inertia, rajas of dynamism, sattvic of humanism, and now there is divinity. He went to Belur Math, 4th of July, the last stage. His small body was unable to contain the ever-expanding spiritual luminosity effulgence, the expanding cosmos, and the body broke. Body was dropped. He became one with the cosmos, and that is human excellence. You call it self-realization, you call it God realization, you call it Mahasamadhi, you call it Brahmananda, you call it Nirvana, whatever name you call it. The last tinge of ego is also to be dropped. Human excellence is to be understood from the yogic point of view. From the materialistic point of view, you excel others. From the individual point of view, we excel ourselves. From the spiritual point of view, we become with the Brahman. We grow to be the Advaita state of realization. Aham Brahmasmi. May we all, by the grace of God Almighty, rise to that state of self-realization, God realization, Brahmananda. We can call the modern examples Ramana Maharshi to be a person of human excellence. Gautama Buddha is a person of human excellence. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is a person of human excellence. And in the recent past, we find Swami Vivekananda to be a person of human excellence. May we all imbibe the spirit of human excellence, pursue the path of human excellence, drop egoism, be useful by becoming one with them. Mother identifies herself with the child, lives for the welfare of the baby. Patriots identify themselves with the motherland, live for the welfare of the motherland. There are people who identify with the subject they study, they become the subject. Einstein is a person of human excellence scientifically. Gautama Buddha is a person of human excellence in humanism. In every area, there is the possibility of a person rising to the highest state of human excellence. May we all, by the grace of God Almighty, rise to be people of human excellence. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I do not know how much time I have taken. Thank you very much, sir. God bless us all.
Thank you, sir. It was, in few words, I can say it was bliss, it was inspiring, it was motivating, it touched our hearts beautifully, it kindled the fire in us, and really showed us the way to human excellence. And that is not in competition, that is in competing with ourselves, bringing out the whole human values within us. That's real human excellence. And you have shown in so much different perspective how we raise ourselves. As Swami Vivekananda says, the greatest knowledge is the knowledge of the self. And when we attain that, we really attained human excellence. So it was a great perspective for the students, a very mindset change, that when whole world is running after materialistic comforts, we have also a spiritual purpose. We have also a life goal. We have also a value orientation which needs to be imbibed in our system. And Sir has so beautifully guided us. And I don't think I need to say anything beyond that. He has linked humanism and human excellence. How beautifully! You can't separate humanism and human excellence. What a beautiful perspective. And this is what the world looks for. This, the world must note that this is the perspective that we should develop in our education system. This is the goal which our education system should work for. And thank you so much, sir. You have really enlightened us, filled us with bliss, and so much today really touched our heart. We are really feeling blessed. And sir, would you like to take few questions if there are any?
I'm sorry, I am
Okay,
actually traveling from
okay, sir.
Bangalore to Mysore,
Okay, sir.
and while traveling in the car, I have spoken.
Thank you, sir.
I
Thank you so much.
am going to a particular
Okay,
place. We shall take some other occasion.
sir.
The car is moving and the signals
Okay,
are
sir.
fading. We have
Okay,
some
sir.
time later. Thank you very
Okay,
much,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
God bless you.
we would like to invite you again and again, and please do
Sure,
come
sir.
in our
Thank you.
in physical
Okay.
form as well as
I
offline
want
form.
to be there physical form because I am fond of Tezpur. I am fond of your university. I am fond of your areas. I would like to visit your place. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir. Thank you so much. And now I would like to ask Dr. Raju Singh, sir. He is the Assistant Director of Physical Education, Sports and Physical Education. And he is also the convener, Tezpur University Yoga Mahotsav organizing team. So to offer the vote of thanks, thank you so much. Mr. Singh, sir, are you there? Okay, sir. You can unmute yourself, sir. Sir, आप unmute कर लीजिए. हाँ.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. First of all, I like to thanks Professor K. Subramaniam for this great sharing of the knowledge that we have never known earlier. This is the new concept that we have heard from him. We have done others program also, but this is the one of the new topic in this Yoga Mahotsav. I like to thanks sir for your time, as per your busy schedule. You have attend this program. Thank you very much, sir. And I also like to thanks our deans research and development, Professor Mimoy Sharma sir, for his time, sparing time with us in this program. And I also like to thanks our Papuri, uh, Professor Papuri Bora, the yoga coordinator of Tezpur University, for his guidance and always helping in all the programs. And I also like to thanks to all the NSS volunteer for helping this yoga Utsav successful event. And also I like to thank Omyo Kumar Das, you're the NSS coordinator, for helping us in all the event. And I also like to thank Karobi ma'am for his support in organizing this event. And I also like to thank all the technical staff for supporting this event successfully. And I also like to thank Nagendra Jain for all the help, uh, for all the knowledge sharing, and for his good appreciation in all the programs. And I also like to thank Pathapatim Bora for helping us in all the events of Yoga Mahotsav. And last but not the least, I like to thank all the participants for helping us to grant success. Thank you all.
So thank you everybody, and we'll end the program with three Onkar and one Asatoma. We'll thank. I'll chant. You can chant with me if you wish. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Astu ma sadgamaya tamasu ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, sir. Thanks, everyone.